Ebola scares are spreading throughout the country. Local hospitals are trying to prepare really for anything.
The News 3's Valina Jones has more on how St. Mary's in Madison is getting ready. Valina?
That's right, Michelle and Eric. They did a drill today, and while staff at St. Mary's say they are not expecting to see patients with Ebola, here in Madison, they are preparing for the worst case scenario.
It truly isn't anything that we've ever dealt with in healthcare like this before.
Hazmat suits and biohazard containers are probably what you don't want to see while you're at the hospital. But it's those procedures that nurse epidemiologist Ellen Smith hopes will keep both patients and ER staff safe.
We've learned the lessons learned out of Dallas. I mean, it's all very important, and there's things that we can do to improve, and we want to assure that what happened in Dallas doesn't happen anywhere.
So it'll stay outside the room, have security, openness.
Learning from those lessons, St. Mary's Hospital is prepping their staff by running drills, going through the step-by-step process from when the patient first arrives.
I have a fever.
Checking travel history.
Have you traveled outside the U.S. in the past 3 weeks?
Yes.
To the doctor suiting up in protective gear to treat patients who could potentially have Ebola.
We haven't drilled a lot of it yet. We wanted to drill the first part of that and see what it's like, identify any potential gaps and opportunities for improvement.
Everyone who treats a patient is required to wear a mask, gown, glasses, and gloves. The hospital has designated separate rooms for each step of the process to avoid cross-contamination. Smith says the most important part of containing the spread of Ebola relies on their protective gear.
It's important that whoever goes in the room and takes care of these patients has no skin exposed, and that we can safely and effectively get them back out of that personal protective equipment without them splashing or exposing themselves at all.
The hospital is screening patients who come into the hospital. Anyone who has visited any West African countries in the past 3 weeks is immediately put into isolation. One struggle Smith says the hospital has encountered is a lack of protective gear. They're waiting on an order, because it is on back order, to receive all that necessary gear. Smith says they're working with both local and state health companies to be fully prepared.
And you were saying that's why some of them were exposed in the drill, because
Exactly.
they don't want to waste the gear. It's
Right.
on back order. All right, Valina, thank you.